Hi there, this is Christy Sanger, and I'm going to take you through a meditation that details my body whisperer protocol. So sitting nice and quietly with your feet on the floor, feeling grounded, I want you to start either with your hands or your mind's eye on your thighs. With the energy focused on your thighs, I want you to feel whatever comes out. You might feel a rotation, you might feel a vibration, you might feel nothing. Keep the energy right where it is on those thighs and just connect to yourself. Continue breathing. And when you're ready, I want you to move your physical hands or your energetic mind's eye to your lower abdomen and your lower back. When your focus is here, I want you to zone in on anything that's painful, whether it's physical or emotional, if there's something tight, if there's something tender, if there's something that feels out of place. Either with your physical hands or your mind's eye, I want you to pull out whatever you're sensing that does not serve you. I want you to put it on a fluffy white cloud and watch it float away. As you're watching it float away, I want you to continue breathing comfortably. And when you're ready, and that cloud is way off in the distance, I want you to move your physical hands or your energetic mind's eye to just below your rib cage and in the same spot in your back. So it's almost like if you had two hands, one on the front and one on the back, they would be directly beneath each other. Continue breathing. Once you have this focus in this area, in your lower ribs, in the same spot on your back, I once again want you to tune in. Feel for anything that's sore, tight, tender, an emotion that doesn't serve you. Whatever pops out, I want you to take it out. Put it on that white fluffy cloud and watch it float away. As you watch it float away, I want you to continue breathing. And once that cloud has disappeared from sight, I want you to turn your attention to the lower part of your rib cage, just a little bit to the side of midline. We're going to find that psoas muscle, the hip flexor that connects to the spine and runs all the way down to the femur. So I want you to start moving in your mind's eye on that right psoas muscle where it connects to the top of the lumbar spine. You're feeling it from the front of the body. I want you to visualize that muscle running straight down from your midline to your hip. In each spot of that muscle, I want you to lay your fingers, whether it's in your mind's eye or with your physical fingers. Trace it all the way down to your hip. I want you to feel, either physically or with your focus, for areas of tightness, soreness, any sort of emotion that might be stuck in that muscle. And once you find whatever's in there that does not serve you, I want you to pull it out, place it on a white fluffy cloud, and watch it float away. As you're watching that cloud float away, I want you to continue breathing. Letting go of all in that area that does not serve you. And when you're ready, and that white fluffy cloud is way off in the distance, I want you to move your physical hands or your mind's eye up to your chest. Spread your fingers out wide with your thumb on the right clavicle and your index finger on the left clavicle. Place your focus of your other hand directly beneath the hand on your chest. Feel for whatever mobility occurs. Feel for tightness. Feel for tenderness. Feel that emotion that's stuck in the chest. And once you've picked out that one thing or those few things that no longer serve you, I want you to put those things on a white, fluffy cloud and let them float away. As that cloud floats into the distance, I want you to continue breathing. If you need to, you can take some extra deep breaths so you can actually use your exhale to allow that cloud, carrying all those things that no longer serve you, far, far away. And now let's turn your attention to your throat. Gently place your physical hand or your mind's eye over your throat. Feel for whatever mobility pops into your hand and follow it. And then feel for tightness. Feel for tenderness. Feel for whatever emotion might pop in that needs to be let go. When you've found whatever it is that no longer serves you, I want you to put whatever came out on that white, fluffy cloud and watch it float away, never to return. As that cloud floats, I want you to focus on your breathing. Comfortable inhale, comfortable exhale. And when you're ready, I want you to turn your attention to your right shoulder. In your mind's eye, I want you to visualize the palm of your right hand stretching that right shoulder back into the joint, releasing through the pectoralis muscle, helping achieve amazing posture so our entire body can flow. As you're feeling that shoulder sitting back in the joint, I also want you to feel for any signs of tenderness, tightness, any emotion that might be sitting in that right shoulder joint that doesn't need to be there any longer. And when you found what no longer serves you, I want you to pull whatever you found out. Put it on that white, fluffy cloud and watch it fly away. As you're watching it disappear, continue breathing. And when you're ready, and that cloud has disappeared from sight, I want you to turn your attention to your head. With your mind's eye, I want you to place both of your energetic hands on either side of your head. I want you to feel your head expand and get big, 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 big. And contract. And once again, let's let that head expand. And contract. I want you to hold that contraction. It'll feel like a fight. It'll feel like two magnets that are super close together that are not touching. Feel that fight go back and forth until it subsides. And then feel the quiet. And I want you to sit here right now with that quiet. The mind is empty. The body is relaxed, in a twilight state. You're not asleep, and you're not fully awake. You are comfortable and relaxed. Continue breathing, enjoying this complete state of relaxation. And when you're ready, I want you to turn your energetic hands up the neck to the point exactly where the head and the neck come together. I want you to put your fingers into a C curve, feeling like your fingers are diving deep back behind that occipital bone, going deep and back into the cranium, helping to relax that area where our headaches usually start. Breathe into it. Allow whatever motion you feel needs to occur, happen. Feel for tightness, feel for tenderness. Feel for any emotion that might be stuck in that area between your spine and your head. Continue breathing through this process and pull out the tightness, the tenderness, the emotion that holds us back. Whatever no longer serves you, you pull that out of that area, you put it on a big, white, fluffy cloud, and say goodbye. Continue breathing. And in this position, when you're ready, and that cloud is far, far away, I want you to visualize your spinal cord. And from your head all the way down to the tailbone, I want you to send energy from the head down to the tailbone and all the way back up. Slow and controlled with the breath. Let's do this for a few cycles. Feeling the energetic flow from the head to the tailbone and the tailbone to the head. And let's go ahead and take a deep breath in and blow it out. And then when you're ready in your mind's eye, I want you to slide your hands up to the higher part of your head on either side, just over your ears. Spread your fingers wide. Feel those head bones underneath your hand. Continue breathing. And when you're ready in this area, I want you to feel for anything that just doesn't feel quite right. Whether it's an asymmetry or a tightness or a tenderness or an emotion that keeps flashing across your brain. Whatever it is, pull it out, set it on that white fluffy cloud, and watch it fly away. If you're working on some difficult things, use your breath. Take a larger inhale and use that exhale to make that cloud float away farther and faster. ready, I want you to turn your attention to your jaw. Go ahead and tense your jaw. Bring your teeth all the way together. And now let it relax. And in your mind's eye, I want you to search that jaw area on the outside, on the inside, around the teeth for any tightness, any pain, any emotion that might be in there, making you clench your teeth or grind your teeth at night. Whatever you found that no longer serves you, take it out. Put it on that nice, white, fluffy cloud and let it float away into the beautiful, clear blue sky. As you watch that cloud disappear into the sky, I want you to continue breathing. As you breathe, and your body knows that it's taken whatever no longer serves you out of that jaw area, I want you to feel your jaw relax and your shoulders drop from your ears. Continue breathing. And when you're ready, I want you to turn your focus to your left shoulder. In your mind's eye, I want you to use your left heel of your hand to stretch that shoulder back. Feel that shoulder move back into the joint where it's supposed to be. Continue breathing. Focus on the enjoyment and the pleasurable feeling you experience with that left shoulder sitting back in the joint. If there's anything in there in that shoulder joint that feels tight, tender, emotional, pull it out, put it on the cloud, and send it away. Continue breathing. And in your mind's eye, or if you can, comfortably with your physical hands, I want you to put one hand over your heart and the other hand over your stomach. Feel for whatever mobility presents itself. And when you're ready, I want you to check in and see, is there anything sore in that area? Is there anything in that area as you're working through there that reminds you of impaired digestion? Are there any emotions that you can pull out of that area, out of the heart and the stomach? Two very powerful organs that no longer serve you. Whatever it is that you no longer need in that area, I want you to pull it out. You no longer need it. You put it on that white fluffy cloud and watch it float away into the clear blue sky. Continue breathing. Watch that cloud float away. You no longer need that. Whatever it was you pulled out of the heart and the stomach. And when you're ready, either with your physical hands or your mind's eye, I want you to turn your attention to your left psoas muscle. I want you to come off your midline just a little bit in the abdomen, just below that rib cage. And following that diagonal line from the front part of your spine through your abdomen down to your left hip. With your real hands or your energetic hands, I want you to feel for any tightness, any soreness, any emotions that pop out. As you continue breathing with your focus on that left psoas muscle, I want you to pull out whatever no longer serves you, whether it's pain or irritation or an emotion that you've been struggling with, tightness. Once you've found one thing or multiple, take that one thing or all the others, put it on a white fluffy cloud, and let it float away. Never to be seen again, never to be felt again. I want you to continue breathing. Take some nice, deep, cleansing breaths. And as you're doing this, I want you to picture in your mind's eye those psoas muscles running from the front part of your lumbar spine down to your hip. I want you to see them in your mind's eye. I want you to see them long and strong. So when you feel both your feet on the ground, you feel your tailbone drop back just slightly. You feel your chest raise and your shoulders relax so your head is perfectly in line with your spine. I want you to see those curves in the low back. And see your head positioned right over your shoulders. With those long, strong psoas muscles holding you up and allowing free excursion of your diaphragm, where the psoas and the diaphragm come together. Let's take a few more cleansing breaths. And then in your mind's eye, I want you to put your energetic hand on your sacrum, on your tailbone, and your other energetic hand on the back of your head. In between both hands, I want you to visualize your spinal cord and the fluids running. And I want you to visualize the fluids running from your head to your tailbone, and from your tailbone back to your head. Nice and smooth, fluid, coating your spinal cord, coating your nerve roots, allowing your body to heal and your immune system to strengthen. Breathe and feel that flow from head to tailbone, from tailbone to head. And if, as you feel this fluid motion, you feel anything that's holding it back, I want you to bring your attention to that spot or spots that are restricting the flow, restricting your health, restricting your freedom from pain. Pull them out one at a time. Put them on that white, fluffy cloud and send them away. Send them away into the clear blue sky. And when you're ready, I want you to focus on the soles of your feet. I either want you to have your feet flat on the floor, or in your mind's eye, have one hand on either sole of your foot. I want you to feel that upward pressure through your feet, sending life energy from your feet to your head and back down. I want you to feel grounded, secure, and happy. I want your nervous system to be calm. I want you to be in a physical and emotional state that allows you to respond and not react to the challenges that come your way. And let's finish with a few more cleansing breaths. And when you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes and transition, ready to re-enter the world.